Welcome back, everybody, to the adventures of Jilp Vondle, number 7. I think we're doing pretty well, all things considered, even though we did obviously have that little bit of a setback a couple of episodes ago now. Right now, we're in the middle of a solar flare as well. Caravan request, what are we after? 165 human leather. Oh, man. Oh, look what they're offering, though. AKS-74U, excellent. They're offering, what's that, 2 guns? 3 guns? Grenades? Sniper cartridges. That's an insanely good deal, right? Mainly because guns and obviously bullets are a little difficult for us to come by right now because we don't have the research done, nor do we have any power at this immediate second. 165 leather. Maybe just have someone go on a bit of a mental breakdown just to get... So these boys are all rotten. What about the ones we recently killed? They're all rotten as well. If we get another raid, I may be tempted by that. There's nothing more tempting than trading human flesh for guns. Welcome to Rimworld. So, what I want to also focus on this episode is getting a lot of the building work done. So, we've got to get 2 more houses essentially built for our colonists here. We've got man kicking around in the stockpile area right now. And having a dedicated stockpile would also be very, very nice. So, I'd like to work on that too. This is going to be our food overflow. So, we've got, what's that? Essentially 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms to build in this area here. Then we've also got the food overflow unit to build. Then a separate storage area to build. Separate prison would also be very, very nice. Now... judging by the way we're trending, and judged by the amount of room that we're going to need, or the amount of buildings, I may have to start tunneling into the mountain at this stage. Or we could tunnel through to this side and maybe put more defenses, but I'd rather just conglomerate, you know, all of our resource on one single defense point. Because if we start digging through to here, we've got to worry about enemies coming from the north area of the map too. So what I'm thinking is we just start digging into mountains. I know I said I wasn't going to do it because of infestations and things like that. But if we're not doing too much with it besides maybe a prison... then it might not be too bad. Because I want to keep quite a large area for food as well. Because hopefully we are going to expand a little bit further. Cluster of cargo pods. What have we got then? I'm going to send... oh, man. All the way over there, huh? Oh, look. There's an area down here. I actually thought this was a complete mountain. But no, there is an area we haven't scouted out yet. Sure, we'll send Jilp on his way. Actually, no. You're our builder. Oh, nice. The solar flare actually didn't affect us at all in that case. Sweet. A lot of people were also pointing out I should have reloaded when Jilp's wife died, but for those of you who've joined us recently, we are in commitment mode, so whatever happens, happens. I have to, like the autosaves obviously kick in, and the only time I can actually save it is when I close the game. So there is no reloading, it's impossible, besides going back to the very start of the episode, which would obviously be not ideal if we've done like 30 minutes worth of progress. It's also not in the spirit of things, is it, doing things like that, so don't worry about that too much. These doors, actually I never considered this, is also going to help out quite nicely as another shortcut through the maze there. So let's send, well, Jilp is the builder and obviously going to try and recruit Man, who we need for, ironically enough, manpower. A guy that can actually use a gun because both our other colonists are incapable right now. You're hauling wood, you are harvesting oak tree. Seeing as you are, I was going to say relatively close, but not at all, let's send you up here to go see what we've got from these cargo pods. Now, to my knowledge, we didn't have caves on this map, did we? So we haven't got to worry about bug infestations or anything like that, so I'm kind of happy to send you in sort of semi-blind here. What is that, cloth? Oh, that's a bit shit. No human leather, huh? Are those guinea pigs? Oh, okay, we got to grab some of those later on, huh? That would make for a nice pet. That might cheer Jilp up, huh? Loses his wife to a horrible raid, but instead gets himself a pet guinea pig. It's not much of a consolation prize, unless you're into that type of thing. Compacted plasteel, not very useful there, so, well, I say that, but later on it might be useful, but we've really got no call for it. The Great Devourer. There's a Great Devourer right there, apparently. Some sort of spawn of maybe perhaps the Yellow King himself. Let's ignore that. Maybe that's one of Krupvush's many experiments. Or any of the other campaigns we've done many experiments. Right, let's get you home so you can help out with the building work here. What's going on with that, speaking of which? How are we looking? Okay, not too bad. We are expecting a lot more wood to be coming in. What are we doing with all this wood? We've got 45 in the stockpile. So we've built the door there, which is something we needed. And we've, the other thing I forgot to mention here is that I built a sort of finishing area to this as well. Oh, we actually need to hold that open, don't we? Otherwise enemies won't go through the kill box. I also finished off this, primarily, not for any defensive reasons, but primarily to stop our stupid colonists here going out there and drinking out of the stream. Because that's something they tend to do a lot. Rather than drinking from water that's, say, here, or here, or here, last episode, we noticed them going all the way around up through here to the top, and then drinking from the middle of the lake. Why? I have absolutely no idea. So I'll put this wall up to stop them, but it'll also, I don't know, it makes the kill box look a little bit nicer, huh? I haven't really got a good... I suppose enemies that get through here, say we're coming down from here, can't shoot at us by building this wall. It's a fairly moot point, I think. I'm not too concerned about it. Right, so let's get this wooden door built, and let's work on these traps as well. Then, of course, we've got the royal bed there. Jilp's royal bed, we've got wood dressers and all sorts of things too. And this is obviously going to be his bedroom. We'll install the holy golden toilet over there very, very soon. Okay, so we've got to get a wooden door there as well. We can actually reinstall this now, which is nice. Oh, man, power. We've also got to get power over there. Don't let me forget that, for God's sake. Okay, you know what? Let's just do that, seeing as that's probably the most immediately useful. And then we'll run a power cable across like that. That should be able to service that whole, you know, sort of, you want to call it a house? But that little hovel there, that little hobbit hole, should be served entirely by that one cable. It's probably a little bit too overkill, but I'm not going to concern myself with using one extra little bit of steel there. It's really not a big deal at all. Right, Jilp, how are we doing? Feeding lavish meal to man. Speaking of which, I do want to check his, when we're on the subject of it. Let's go for prisoner. And you are 11.5%. That's not too bad. Or 11.5 resistance, I should say. Did he eat that, or did a fish and mouse and... I actually think a fish and mouse just ate that. Food is minimum. Where's that mouse? Hey, get out of here, honestly. These goddamn things have been an absolute pain in the ass this entire campaign. There we are. I'll rip your legs off and beat you with it. That's a very stable and sensible thing to shout at a very small mouse there. Thank you. So how are we doing in terms of wood? We've got a lot. Oh, we've got a lot just kicking around outdoors, huh? Okay, fine. Streamlined arrow, I'm not too concerned about that, but I guess if you're on the way back, you might as well. Just leaving meals outside. Feeding the mice a little bit more. Why did its resistance lower then? Why did he suddenly become less resistive? Given that he lives in an absolute filthy, just an absolutely disgusting stockpile room. It's covered in, like, well, everything, apparently. Feces, apparently. Along with literally having a human grave in there. So I wouldn't be lowering my resistance automatically if I was him. I don't even think that's a mechanic. I think maybe just Jilp. I don't know. Maybe there was some delay on that. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. So, how are we looking? He's going to do a little bit of maintenance. We've got that reinstalled. No, we have not. Maintaining watermill. The maintenance has taken up a lot of his time. Okay, I'm going to switch tactic then a little bit. Fuck that. We need to work on the construction a lot more. Because this is going to take a very, very long time otherwise. Come on, get him on board. What's his construction? I really should have checked that. Because anybody that would help out with this would be 10 out of 10 right now. Jilp, I'm actually going to force you to finish off these as well, if you don't mind. Because this is, excuse me. Putting wooden door building. Oh, someone's delivering resources to it. That's okay. Let's get this finished, because this is obviously our main defense. Need more wood on that one. That's okay. Nothing to worry about. There's going to be a lot of building, huh? There's going to be an absolutely insane amount of building. Let's get this stuff mined and deconstructed, and we'll just open it up a little bit, and then get the corn overflow moved into here. So I'm going to copy the settings from this one. We're going to paste it into this one, delete this one, and then just get all of that hauled urgently, if you don't mind. There we go. And they'll obviously work on that when they've got their time to do so. That's fine. I think that's going to help out a lot. Obviously, not having the corn in their bedrooms first and foremost, but having just a more dedicated corn storage actually next to the farm and, you know, with the coolers as well. Even if it's not constantly freezing, I don't really mind. Just anything to keep this food not rotting immediately. Maybe just get the human corpses out there, though. That's something that, and maybe also the fecal sludge. Maybe if we could get that out there as well, that wouldn't hurt. I'm going to have to set up a fecal sludge stockpile. 10 out of 10. Randy random. Okay, good. So, we've got an annual expo. Oh, that's big. A low-wage worker named Ferdinand. Can you hold a gun? Is your enemy. Okay. Prison, round 2. Here we go. Let's go and place down. We want to go furniture and sleeping spot. There we go. Okay, and let's see what you've got going for you. Jilp, get him, Ma. Let's see what he's got. Please, for the love of God, be capable of violence. If he's capable of violence, I don't care what other skills he's got. We're bringing him on board. We just need soldiers. He is not only capable... Well, I can't tell that yet. Slowpoke, cowardly. What does cowardly do? Easier to suppress, which means he'll go and find cover if there's too many bullets flying around. Okay, I'm not too concerned about that one. Cooking 10 and plants 8 is obviously very useful because we are getting to that stage now where we've got a lot of food and not too many meals. Get him on board. How's he doing in terms of health? Oh, nothing's wrong with him. Oh, that's incredible. I was going to say I should have maybe sent a doctor to come and grab him, but actually that's a 10 out of 10. Mad donkey. Jilp. Jilp is going to get kicked to death by a donkey. What I would say, let's get some distance and let's light him up. Can I shoot him melee? Oh, we're too close. Get him. Come on. Jilp. There we go. That's what I thought. Can't shoot a donkey at point-blank range. What sort of animal do you think I am? Right, let's get that hauled as well, because I imagine there's some good meat on a donkey. Okay, get him home. Well, I mean, in real life there is. I'm just not sure about Rimworld is what I'm getting at. What are those? Yak. Okay. We've got the, obviously, a lot of extra wildlife mods as well, which might be a little bit of a double-headed sword, two-edged sword. Bearing in mind that we've apparently also got that great devourer kicking around, wherever the hell that thing is. It doesn't sound too friendly. Oh, God. Grump. 42 years old. 1 archer, 2 boomers, 1 heavy archer. Goddamn boomers ruin everything. It will be just Jilp fighting them off. But we've got traps now. We've got a trap now, which might take out one of them. And if this person is also capable of using a gun, please. I'm going to do this. This is risky and I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm going to offer safety in the hopes that they are capable of violent pleas. Thank you. Okay, 10 out of 10. Kind, fast walker, good at social. That's actually someone very, very good. Come and grab yourself a gun and then immediately man your stations. Alright, let's grab this one here. I hope to hell there's some bullets still in that gun, otherwise we are going to have some issues here. You're right. Just a bruise, nothing to worry about there. Right, get to the zone. Grump is on his way. We've got Ferdinand still in the base as well, and we'll set you to be recruited as well. Guy with high social, that's quite nice. Recruitment difficulty is quite low, only 15 resistance there. Have you got gun? Have you got bullets? Reload? Reload? Nothing. Okay. Where's all the ammo then? My god, I hope we didn't bury Lucas with the ammo. Because Jilp had... They had between them, what, like 500 bullets? Oh my god. Can you pick up a partial amount of that? Pick up... I remember we had difficulties with this before. Just pick up like 97 bullets? No, he's picked up the whole thing again. Oh god, here we go. Right, drop the bullets. I mean, maybe we can just have him... Okay, he's already got bullets loaded, right? So what we'll do, send him over. Where's his gun? Yeah, but where's your gun, though? Oh, it's in his inventory rather than actually equipped. Nothing to worry about. Okay, we're going to be fine. We've got a little bit of time before we've got to worry about the enemies being here. I'm actually going to hold that open as well, just for speedy reasons. Right, drop that down. Equip the gun. Reload the gun. Out of ammo. Okay. Drop the gun. Equip the gun. Pick up the ammo. Reload the gun. Reload the gun. Reloading. Okay, there we go. We're fine. It's a little bit annoying to manage this, or to juggle the ammo specifically. Not too ideal there. Right, let's go, well, it's only got single mode. Let's go aimed. And he's on burst fire, which I think is also kind of appropriate. He's got 95 bullets. He's only got 10. We should be okay. I think we're going to be absolutely fine here. Let's just make sure everybody else is actually in the base. I'm going to go and forbid that outwards door, just so they don't leave, like, mid-raid. We may also be able to capture some more prisoners here. So what I'm going to do is preemptively put down a couple more, okay, sorry, cancel that one. Okay, I'm going to go actually kind of really meta with this one. And let's also get... Do we have any heal root? Any medicine? Anything? We do. Of course we do. We bought a load. Pick up. Are you the doctor? You have 7 point... I believe you're the doctor, aren't you? Oh, no, wait. You're much better. Okay, pick up the herbal medicine. Take... No, just take 13. Just keep 13 on you at all times, my guy. Let's get her into position, ready to stabilize people. I'm being super meta with this one. Are they going to hit the trap? Come on. Nice. Okay, it does destroy the trap. I thought that was the case, that when you use a wooden trap, they immediately break and then are unusable. I think we've got him. Take him out. Absolutely incredible. Like, actually 10 out of 10. Oh my god, we got 2 of them. Shall I send Jilp to hunt the last one? Get them out here, get them across the river, and we'll see if we can gun down the last guy as well. So we move over, we stabilize them. So I want to get Setsuko also ready to capture some people here. So go and stabilize. This is cool. Okay. And then we want to stabilize you as well. Okay, so Trout is running. Let's get you two on the other side of the river and gun him down. Okay, come on, Setsuko. So you're going to get ready to capture Borba. And what does that do exactly? So it just stabilizes them, but it still needs tending. But it actually buys them a few more hours, I see. So it's like a sort of, you know, like a temporary fix. Okay, take him down. Don't shoot that turtle. Come on. Nice! We got him as well. That is a 10 out of 10 right there. How are you doing? Capturing Marjo. So you're going to heal him. And then after that, go and heal up Trout. Not carrying any medicine in her inventory. I think that's a lie. Oh, she's actually not. Is it because she's already stabilizing? Oh, wait. She put the medicine on the floor. How much medicine did that use up? That's a lot of medicine. What's that, 10 per stabilize? Okay, so what I've learned from that then is stabilize the important ones. Don't just go for anyone. Make sure we're prioritizing those who need saving first, or the most important character, you know, the most skilled. I understand now. We've got another person. Oh, right. Shit, the trap didn't actually kill them. Oh, okay, fair enough then. Very cool. Right, so let's see. He should be okay, right? Death in 2 hours. We're probably going to lose this guy. We're probably going to lose this guy based on the fact that we're already shoveling so many other people into our prison. Right, let's go through here. And, capture. No spare bed. Oh, man, because we've got so many, haven't we? Okay. Capture. Nope. Excuse me, I want to capture. There we go. Got him. Nice. We have got this guy, but I think he's going to die. Let me see. Is there anything I can do here? So Setsuko has the... no, it's Erica with the medicine. Stabilizing? Well, I thought you couldn't stay... Okay, drop him. Stabilize him. We're on it. Holy shit. Look at that. 10 out of 10, huh? Holy shit, 10 out of 10. Okay, capture. We've got them all. We've actually got them all. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the medicine then, because clearly she's just leaving it on the floor everywhere. She's somehow getting another medicine from somewhere else. Not sure what's happening there. Maybe also don't lock up prisoners with all their weapons. I feel like that's not conducive to... Is that a jade mace? Oh, okay. Jade club, obviously. Is that not quite valuable, seeing it's made of literal jade? Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, fair enough. Well, that was like a hugely successful raid, huh? Actually, absolutely no problem there. I'm going to set them both up as wardens. Now, we've got a very, very good warden. I'm going to leave Jilp on it as well, even though he's fairly unskilled, just to obviously take care of them, because that's going to be quite a hefty thing to worry about right now. So let's go ahead and set up their various jobs here. Okay, there we go. You're also capable of training and handling animals. We won't worry about that yet. That's not a super... It's not a super huge worry for me. Oh, did he have, like, good cooking, but then was actually incapable of cooking or something like that? No, okay, right. I thought he was a good cook. I don't know why. Right, so Grunt, what else can you do? You're just a counselor, huh? Oh, it might be one of the people we captured in hindsight. Good, okay. Still not happy about locking up with their weapons. Look at this. We've got 6 prisoners all of a sudden. How has this happened? I don't know, but this is obviously fantastic for the colony. Right, okay, so Grump, we're going to have you, I mean, guess just primarily deliver resources because you really are terrible. And then I guess cleaning? Sure, we'll put him on deliver and clean jobs only. No one else. Oh, you know what? I'll put it as a catch-all job. And then we'll also lower that as well and put his hauling up too. Because he really has nothing else to do. I'd rather he didn't harvest. He can grow if he wants, but I'd rather he didn't harvest and waste all our nice crops. Well, that was something. Oh, God, speaking of which. Shit. Come on, Randy. My guy, we've got so much to juggle, and now you've done this to me. Okay. Can we get to work doing that immediately? Please, for the love of God. Okay, right, let's set up the schedule then. Copy that over. I'm going to make them work for a couple more hours, because what is it, 6 p.m. They should be working anyway. Go and work, you fools. Hey, prioritize cutting the hill root. Hey, prioritize cutting the strawberry plant. Grump's putting on some clothes, which I'll allow. Not assigned to plant cutting. Okay, sorry, my mistake. There we go. All right, hey, please save our crops, for the love of God. Well, we've got plenty of corn in storage, so I'm really not too concerned. Why is that? Oh, right, because I forgot to actually set it as a refrigerator there. Erica is tending to everybody. I think they're going to be fine, right? Death in 17 hours, nothing to worry about. Death in 4 hours. So let's queue up this guy next. He's fine. Erica, where are you going? Can you just tend to him without having to worry about the... Well, it's death in 3 hours. It does seem fairly important. So you know what? Medical emergency. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Trout is... Oh, shit. This guy died. How did he die? I didn't even get a notification saying that he died. Oh, shit. Okay, fair enough. Then doesn't matter too much. Death in 2 hours. This is the issue with only having one doctor, I guess. What I'm going to do then is say no more... No medicine. We don't need medicine. I'll just prioritize tending to him. We've lost one already. That was way too many colonists very, very suddenly. This guy was also not very good. Like, underground and body purist, lazy, and melee. Yeah, no, you weren't at the top of my list. In hindsight, I'm kind of glad I lost one, because this is way too much to manage all of a sudden. Yeah, about these crops... Hey, we're just going to chop one and go to bed. Is that how this is working now? No, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one, pal. Please just start chopping them. You'd think if you prioritize it, they would actually do the whole thing, right? But no, of course they don't. Attending party. You fuckers. You know what? We've got enough crops. I don't care. Just do whatever you've got to do. I don't mind that much. I'm not going to... I feel like mood is too low to be forcing them to not sleep or not attend a party to just go save some cloth. Well, I think we've got enough cloth, and I think we've got enough corn, realistically. The heel root is not affected, the rice isn't affected. Yeah, it's literally just corn and strawberries, which, honestly, not too concerned. How are we looking in meal storage? Oh, we're doing, like, insanely well for meals as well, so I really don't care too much about that. Like I said, I'd rather they be happy and attend a party and get the mood buff from that instead. Get a little bit social in. That's good. All of our colonists are starting to like each other a little bit more. Bedrooms. Still kind of a problem, I will admit, to the sense that we actually just still don't have any, but we'll deal with that in a second. Infection, what a shocker. Borbo, so let's send, so you are our doctor, so what I'm going to use is the actual badge mod that I've got here, and let's say, boom, you are the doctor. That way we've designated you. What is badge 1? Okay, so it's on that side. Doesn't really matter, huh? Let's blank that out. Okay, Setsuko, what are you good at? Cooking, mining. I'm going to mark you as the cook. Just so we can easily, at a glance, decide what this person's good at. What's cooking here? Firefighting, intellectual mining, what, cooking? Was there no cooking icon? Melee? Oh, cooking. Right, there we go. Perfect. You know what? Let's put that on the same side, otherwise it's going to irk me. All right, Grunt, what are you good at? Social. Right, so I'm going to mark you with the social bubble. Jilp is good at, I think he's got to be our builder, right? So I'm going to mark him with the builder one. There we go. Construction. Nice. Okay, so now we can very clearly see at a glance what our colonists are good at, and I don't have to spend so long saying, oh, which one's our doctor? Speaking of which, having a bath? A man's life is in danger, and you're having a fucking bath. Oh, God. Oh, God, not the house. We'll deal with that in a second. Hang on, let's just make sure this guy is he okay? Was it this guy? No, Borba? Okay. Borba, go wait in the ship. Right, tend to him first. I don't remember how he sounds. I haven't watched that movie in about 40 years. Okay, so he's fine. Berserk Ferdinand. Oh, God. Get in there. Take him out, boy. Right, let's go and make sure that he's not going to kill any of our other colonists. Not much of a loss. Okay, just a bullet to put him down there. Good. And then go about your business. You I'm going to actually set to ignore. And then if they do get into combat, we'll just micromanage it instead. Rather than, you know, having them flee from prisoners. Right, you need to get back in there and immediately start tending to them. I'm sorry. Sorry you've not had a good night's sleep at all, but this is fairly important, I'd say. Beating the fire out. Yeah, that's also fairly important. So you go deal with that. There we go. All right. Fernandez died, caused blood loss. You know what? He shouldn't have rebelled then. Okay, so now we're down a little bit more. Did you just grab a weapon? Just grabbing a weapon, my guy? I'm not a fan of that. Strip. We need to get these weapons out here. I'm not happy about this. All right, let's go for stockpile zone. Let's go critical, clear all, and then go weapons. We go to this stockpile, and then we were going to untick weapons. Thank you. And then we're going to make sure everybody's stripped. Right. Can we get this hauled urgently then, maybe? Let's just strip everybody. Strip them all. Strip everybody. Right, get this body out here as well. Oh, hang on. Bodies? We've got a leather delivery way in. Okay. I may regret doing this. This may bring, you know, just absolute despair to whoever we do it to, but we're going to get a lot out of it. Okay? I don't really want to butcher them and have human flesh in our regular stockpile, but I'm going to do it. Whatever. Details. Human-like corpses. Butcher them all. Setsuko. Sorry, my guy. Get on with it. Don't butcher the... Okay, butcher the fish and mice first. Whatever. And then after you've done that, let's get on with butchering some boy. In fact, we can just prioritize butchering now, can't we? Prioritize hauling? Oh, have I got a radius on the butcher table? No? Excuse me? Bills? Details? We're fine? Okay, I guess you can't prioritize butchering. I've actually never considered that before. Ah, there we go. She's on it now. Give me that human leather. She's going to be really sad about that. 45. Right, how many did we need then? Let's go to the world map. And they wanted 145, I believe it was. Oh, God, where are they in the world? God, I hope they're not 100,000 miles away. Was it you? There we go. Oh, actually, that's very, very, very close. Oh, no, that's an outpost. Shit. Who wanted to trade then? I'm just going to check the messages. It's probably a lot easier, huh? Right, history, messages. Okay, let's take a look. Caravan request. There we go. Jump to location. Oh, God, it's quite far. Okay, that's... Well, it's not too bad. It's still going to take a few days. They want 165 human leather. This is going to be difficult, huh? Now, for the love of God, no human meat in the meals. I just want to make sure nothing has human meat. We're good. Okay. Just butcher them for the fun of it. Feed it to the pigs, Errol, or something like that, because I really don't care too much about anything else. What are those? Hydrodon. I don't know what you are. If we lose any of the prisoners, might not be a bad thing. In fact, we may want to kill some of them off. Some of the worst ones. Just so that we can get our leather. Like, I'm sorry, I know it's... you are going to be, like, really unhappy, huh? Minus 11. What about you? You're just depressive. Okay, whatever. We butchered human, like, minus 6. Is this a horrible idea? I think this is a horrible idea, but I love it. I think this is exactly what Rimworld is. Are you butchering any of the... Well, okay, we've just given up on the fucking blight, huh? We're not going to bother about that. Well, I mean, plant cut is incredibly hard. Hey, get to work! Am I going insane? Oh, right, there we go, finally. Good God. You're having a bath rather than, you know, cutting this blight that's going to wipe out our entire crop. What are they doing? Unloading inventory. Cool. And then what? And then you're going to go cut the thing, I would assume. Cooking 4 lavish meals. Please, help me with this. Plant cut is there. So That's only... Okay, so turn that off, turn that off. Just get to work, get to work. Hey, go cut the crops. Anybody? Where's Jilp? Jilp, my guy, we need to feed in lavish meal. Cut the crops. Why are they having... Right, thank you. Why are you having baths rather than cut the goddamn... This is work time. I don't like the way that they have baths during work time. I think that's not really very appropriate, is it, huh? I know it counts as a need, so it's no different to eating meals or something like that. It's still not very on when all of our crops are being wiped out here, my guy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Just... There we go. Right, they're actually doing it now. My God. Unbelievable. I'm going to say don't bother sowing anything until we've dealt with this blight. Just don't bother. There's too much, like, little micromanagement, I guess, going on there. There's too many jobs, like, basically backed up in the load order. I mean, I'm not going to turn off. I know that a lot of it's coming from Warden as well, so these two are busy wardening rather than cutting the plants. This person is busy cooking, so it's all basically down to Erica. Maybe we could just lower that down and get the plant cutting done. Let's just prioritize this. I didn't want to do that because it's not really that important. Like I said, we've got so many crops already. I'm really not concerned about our food stuff, given that we've got 3,100 corn, and more to the point, that's going to add to our wealth. And obviously, the higher the wealth, more the raids. But it's kind of annoying that, like I said, they take baths and wash their hands and do things like that in between, in their work time. It's work time. I think the implication is there. Imagine that. Sorry, I'm clocking off in 5 minutes, boss. I'm going to go and have a bath, but I'll be back by 4. Don't worry about it. My God. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit. Item stash price. What we got? Healer mech serum. That could be big. Where is it? Ooh, it's a little bit far. Well, 4 sleeping mechanos now. You're good. I have committed to this whole human leather thing now. So what I'm going to do is maybe go butcher a prisoner. Who's worse? Is anybody capable of violent? Capable of social? Capable of none? Capable of artistic firefighting? Nudist, annoying voice, bloodlust. I'm going to be honest. What are your skills? Melee. That's it. What are your skills? Melee and animals. Animals is better than nothing. He's got mining construction. You've got construction mining as well. I'm sorry. You are being turned into a fancy hat. Goodbye. Can we still execute him? Are we still within... Is he still considered guilty? I don't think so. I'm going to kill him anyway. I've started the human leather thing. If we don't get anything out of it now, that would suck. Okay, Erica, when you wake up, you're going to have to kill one of our prisoners to feed to Setsuko so that they can butcher him, and then in turn we can go take that to our new allies, the horrible cannibals, who are training guns for human flesh. Right, tend to bore, but whatever. Right, get that done. Take him out. Don't feed him a meal. We're about to kill him. Prioritize the operation. Get rid of him. Thank you. Right, haul him. Let's get him let's get him butchered immediately. Do you want to just move him into the freezer? Would that not be easier? Probably would be, wouldn't it? Right, let's cancel that. And let's go corpses. I'm trying to suppress the hiccups. I'm not like completely out of things to say here. Don't worry. Prioritize hauling Marjo. There we go. And then butcher. Oh, so you can have a bath first. Work time. Time for a bath. Of course. Boss makes, what is it? Boss makes $1, I make a dime, so I'm going to bath on work time. I don't know, I'm not American, but I've heard people say it before. Okay, there we go. How much human leather have we got then? 50 there. And then we've got another 95. It's 145, right? So we've got just exactly enough. Oh, do they want 165? Don't tell me. Ah! I'm going to be honest. I'm thinking in my head, which is easier to come by? People or leather? People or guns? And right now, it seems like guns... You're not very good. Get rid of him. Like I said, I'm committed to it. We've started. I'm not taking on just mood debuffs for no gain here. Get rid. He's also, what's this, like, dehydration, blood loss, guns? You know, I'm sure we've got reasons to kill off. Anyway, get rid of him. Right, Erica, take him out. I don't want this many colonists all at once as well. That's my excuse. I definitely am not just doing this for some sick, twisted reason. I feel like Jilp has gone a little bit sane at this stage. So, I think it's kind of understandable that he would drive his... Ooh, carpet making has done. That's nice. I feel like it's kind of acceptable that he'd drive his colonists to do this. You know, seeing that everything has gone wrong. He's lost his wife. He's lost his sovereignty here. Setsuko's going on a sadistic rage because of recreation unfulfilled. Good. You know what? Honestly, that suits you right. I was not going to step in there. That you deserve that for being a dick. Right. What do you mean I forced her to butcher human beings? Don't know what you're talking about. You deserve that, though. Going in there and beating a prisoner and getting your ass handed to you. That's prison justice, my friend. Right. Get her healed up. Good, good, good. How much leather have we got after this is going to be my next question. Hey, get to butchering. As punishment, you get to butcher. All right. That should be enough, right? 86. Come on. 181. Well, I'll take it. I don't really want the human flesh, but again, we'll just keep it around for the fun of it. We might get a cannibal turn up, huh? Or we could sell it. I'm sure someone would be interested in some human flesh. Alright, that ended up good, good, good. Right, so who is our cleaner? Because they're clearly doing a shit job. Grump. Oh, he's on plant cutting. Okay, that's understandable, really. Speaking of which, plant cutting's going well, huh? That's a 10 out of 10 job right there. So, I'm going to send Grump off on the caravan adventure to go and trade with these people. I think we're going to have to make some pemmican or some sort of long-distance meal. Otherwise, it's really not going to work, huh? So, what have we got? We've got, like, packaged survival meals. Let's take a look at that. 2500 research. I'm going to actually cancel that and go for that one instead. Jilp, I'm going to set to Research King, because we've obviously got a time limit on this mission. Now I've got this leather, I actually want to see it through and get plenty of guns and bullets and all sorts. I think this is going to be worth it. I genuinely think this is going to be worth it, because it's going to arm the rest of our new colonists. Either that or they're going to get, you know, butchered and turned into human flesh. We might find ourselves addicted to it. That's a dangerous game to play. I can't believe these crops. I'm actually very annoyed by that. Well, we've basically lost the entire harvest there, all because they've got... Seriously? Their Yorkshire Terrier was mauled by a grizzly bear, and they're blaming Jilp. Do you know what happens to people who blame Jilp? Oh, nothing. Haha. How are you doing? Oh, they seem very armored. Hello, friends. Nope, don't want to do that. I wanted to trade with you. Okay, they want to buy human meat. Look at that. 168 silver out of the deal. That's pretty good. What else could we maybe buy or sell? Sell them a lot of corn. Do you want to buy just all the corn in the world? Let's sell them like 1,000 corn. We've got way too much, so I'm fine with that. In fact, they can't even afford 1,000 corn. So I'm going to knock that down a little bit. In fact, I mean, they might have something we want to buy. Pretty much, they've got components, so I'll take those. Have all the corn. Oh, no, wait, we want to buy the components, genius. What else do we want to buy here? Charged cartridge ion. Advanced assault rifles. Do you have any advanced assault rifles? Certainly doesn't look like it. Steel hospital bed actually might not be a bad purchase. Because you need medicine to build it, and that's one thing we definitely don't have. I'm going to buy that, because that seems good. We're trading corn for a hospital bed. That's a great deal. That's a 10 out of 10 deal right there. If you've got anything else worth buying here, Nutrami, kind of tempting. If they had any medicine, I'd be up for it, but that is essentially it. Okay, they've got cartridges, but obviously we don't have a gun to use it with, so that's pointless. Mortar shells is great, but also kind of pointless. I think we'll roll with that. I think we're good. Thank you. Good deal. 10 out of 10. Right, let's get this installed somewhere. We could always just install it for here and just have that as a temporary hospital. Why the hell not? Psychic Soothe. Hey, that's nice. It's kind of like to say, as a reward for butchering many, many prisoners, some innocent prisoners of war, in return, we are going to give you Psychic... Thank you, Randy Random. Next episode, we're going to head off and go into the wilderness and take all this human leather out and trade it for guns. Such is the life of Jilp number 7. The descent into madness begins. I mean, like I said before, welcome to Rimworld. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who have made this series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Harik, Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Baniel, Sadini, Conspired T, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Escape, Facunda Vasquez, Heydog, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Michael Mullen, Necrophilin, Pelvis Presley, Sean Thornton, Smirtworm, Tom Terror 18, Vacuous Bacchus, Wolfsent, and Zazzy7011. Thank you all for your support, the insane tier levels on Patreon. It is most appreciated. Thank you for keeping the channel alive and uncensored. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves a little bit of Rimworld. I know a lot of people that were sort of going to catch up on this series by maybe watching the last few episodes. Probably not recommended. I feel like this is one you have to watch from the start to really understand what the hell is going on with this one. So just a heads up there if you've started with this episode for whatever reason. And a big thank you as well to Gray, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Llewellyn Thomas, Asaro, Betimus Max, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don Honey 217, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Haj Dumar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Icy the Great, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Joran DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beer, Justin Plot, Nathan Flores, Matthew, Nick, Panther Pearl, People of the Ethical Treatment of Animals, Sir Thor the Swede, Shari, Wolfie, Zico, Adam Person, Sadini, Fraser Brennan, Noah Gallimore, and the Insane Pickle. Thank you all for your support.